distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. My pleasure to join you once again at this year's Tourism Industry Conference. Now, this is the first time the conference has gone hybrid, and I'm glad that we are able to connect with everyone still. When I met many of you at the Tourism Recovery Dialogue last July, the tourism sector was facing its gravest challenge since SARS. We are still in the thick of it, and recovery remains uncertain. I want to first commend the businesses and our guests here today who have shown great tenacity amidst the adversity. I would also like to acknowledge the important work of our industry partners on the Tourism Recovery Action Task Force and the Alliance for Action on enabling safe and innovative visitor experiences. Thank you very much for all the hard work behind the scene. Tourism is integral to Singapore's position as a vibrant and connected hub that enables not just the exchange of goods and services, but also the exchange of ideas, experiences, and talent. The sector has faced immense disruption, not just in Singapore. But in Singapore, we are ready to do things differently and progressively. We will position ourselves at the forefront of change and be bold in offering new products and services, new experiences, and to reinvent global travel. Let me share 3 aspects of our plan to face the challenges and the disruption that we have now, and how we intend to lead the way to turn the challenges into opportunities for us all. Now, first, our immediate challenge is that even with the global rollout of vaccines, international travel will not likely return to the pre-COVID levels anytime soon. Singapore takes a practical and progressive approach towards reopening. Compared to where we were a year ago, we now have clearer knowledge of the virus and its transmission mechanism, a wider variety and stronger testing options, and more robust tracing capabilities. This gives us greater confidence to gradually resume travel while ensuring the health and safety of the travelers. We are working with other countries and regions to establish safe travel protocols and mutual recognition of health certificates, including testing and vaccination records. The pace and extent of the reopening of borders will depend on the course of the global pandemic situation and when we are able to achieve domestic herd immunity. More importantly, we understand that we cannot afford a broad sweeping strategy of just doing risk elimination by shutting ourselves off. Instead, we actively manage the risk based on objective evidence and sound judgment. We hope to work with more like-minded countries and partners to strengthen our connection to the region and the world. When travelers eventually return to Singapore, we also want to ensure that they can do so safely. Singapore aims to build on our position as a safe and trusted hub to pioneer leading standards in health, safety, and service. For example, STB developed the Safe Business Events Framework last year. Since then, we have been testing our safe management and health protocols to provide reassurances to attendees and to the public. Come August this year, Singapore will be hosting the World Economic Forum Special Annual Meeting. The hosting of WEF is a strong affirmation of Singapore's position as a trusted business hub and a safe harbor for capital, talent, and intellectual property. In the lead-up to WEF, Singapore will host multiple larger-scale events such as the Architecture and Building Services, a hybrid trade show. Through the progressive scaling up of our MICE event, we will trial our health protocols, build public confidence, and increase our operational readiness. With our safe travel and safe event protocols, Singapore is determined to strengthen our position as a key business hub in the region. We welcome local and global guests to meet and connect in Singapore while enjoying a seamless and safe end-to-end experience. Although COVID-19 might be at the top of our minds at this point in time, the tourism sector was already facing disruption even before the pandemic. And there are two key shifts which will present opportunities for us in the longer term. The first is sustainability. We recently unveiled the Singapore Green Plan 2030 and identified tourism as a sector where we can capture opportunities in sustainability. Tourists today are more environmentally conscious and are looking for more sustainable travel options. Our vision is to position Singapore as a top sustainable and innovative urban destination. In terms of the abundance of land and natural landscape, Singapore might not be able to compete directly with other eco-destinations. But Singapore's value proposition comes from the intangibles, such as a progressive and transparent regulatory environment, strong protection of intellectual property, a vibrant public and private ecosystem that facilitates effective partnerships for businesses and workers to grow their capabilities. We want to be the best place to test-bed sustainable solutions, new products, and new experiences, enabling businesses from around the world to launch first-to-market solutions and innovations right here in Singapore. Our industry partners have also taken active steps to move towards a more sustainable future. For example, the Singapore Hotel Association set up a Hotel Sustainability Committee last year comprising both private and public sector representatives. The Hotel Sustainability Committee will conceptualize solutions and strategies that bring together sustainability and commercial value to promote Singapore as a green accommodation destination. We welcome both local and international partners to join us in developing sustainability as a key competitive advantage. The second major trend is to leverage technology and to reinvent experiences that we can offer to travelers. Digitalization and new technologies already disrupted the sector prior to COVID-19. Mobile applications now serve as tour guides, provide maps, and provide the services that used to be provided by travel agents. The kind of videos, artificial reality, augmented reality that we have are already reshaping the experiences that people can have prior to travel and during travel. Virtual and augmented reality enable people to immerse themselves in experiences from the comfort of their home, bringing to us new challenges and new opportunities in the travel industry. But the pandemic has accelerated the shift in how people and businesses connect with one another by pushing the boundaries of remote working, remote learning, and remote experiences. In a world where visitors are not constrained by physical boundaries, travel is no longer just about meeting or sightseeing, but the unique suite of experiences that it offers to visitors from pre-arrival to post-departure. The next bound of growth for the tourism sector will come from creating quality end-to-end experiences curated to the needs of travelers. Singapore is prepared to ride on the wave of technological disruption to reimagine how we engage travelers. In fact, many of our industry partners are already doing so. One example is the Singapore Food Festival 2020. Organizer Mojito Ventures partner STB to transform Singapore Food Festival to a virtual festival, reaching over 500,000 viewers both locally and overseas. The festival also provided a platform for businesses to form new partnerships and test-bed ideas such as live masterclasses, new food products, and virtual food tours. Some of these products have become permanent fixtures in their offerings. Amidst the crisis, our tour operators have also taken the lead to develop innovative and curated experiences. For example, Tribe launched New Thursday Murders, a gamified hybrid tour where participants solve a series of puzzles around Chinatown. With the added support from the Singapore Rediscovers Vouchers, or SRV, Tribe continues to experience a healthy flow of participants on their tours. The experience gained by our businesses will be invaluable as they redesign their offerings to address the needs of future travelers and locals alike. To ensure our industry partners build on such capabilities for the next lap, STB will be launching the Tourism Technology Transformation Cube, or T-Cube, this afternoon. T-Cube aims to be the go-to resource for tourism businesses when they embark on digital transformation. The initiatives under T-Cube will enable tourism businesses to meet like-minded tourism stakeholders to facilitate knowledge exchange, test innovative ideas through proof of concept and pilots, and equip themselves with the tools to build and scale sustainable business models. And I invite you to make use of T-Cube to kickstart or make further stride in your transformation journey. Now, in the near term, there will be headwinds, but we remain committed to supporting our tourism sector to help our businesses and workers build new capabilities and break new ground. We will continue to offer targeted support to build quality tourism enterprises. We will top up the Tourism Development Fund by $68.5 million and extend enhanced support levels until the end of March 2022. This will include the Business Improvement Fund and the Training Industry Professionals in Tourism Grant, which has enabled businesses to upskill their workers, innovate, and adapt. Following the success of Season 1 of the SG Stories Content Fund, where we received more than 500 applications, I'm also happy to share that STB is launching the SG Stories Content Fund Season 2 next week. Season 2 aims to attract authentic Singapore stories amongst tourism enterprises, content creators, and individuals, and to inspire travels to Singapore. As we push forward in 2021, the challenge that lies ahead is not recovery within this year or even next year, but how Singapore will prepare for long-term success and reinvent global travel. We are not waiting for a full reopening. Singapore is prepared to disrupt the status quo, transform our products and services, and harness our capabilities to capture the next lap of growth ahead. We hope that both local and international partners will join us on this journey to equip ourselves for success in the future tourism economy. And I thank you for your partnership. We look forward to working closely with you to not only overcome the current challenges of reopening our borders safely for travelers, but we look forward to working closely with you to reimagine and reinvent the new tourism industry post-pandemic, where we will take on the themes of sustainability and the digital revolution much more intensely than what we have before. There will be challenges, but there are also many opportunities that we can seize. And if we are quick off the block, if we get our act together, we will be one of the first, if not the first, to reinvent the industry and to capture the new opportunities there. Thank you very much for your partnership, and we look forward to working closely with you. Thank you.